You know, it's interesting. God bless us to have so many people in our lives, and the beginning of any relationship is getting to know people. And we often ask the question, well, how do I get to know someone? You know, really get to know them, because it's tough when you meet people. Like you want to meet new great people. They want to meet new great people, and we don't have any bad blood or bad energy, so we're seeing the best of ourselves when we meet new people. And sometimes, not sometimes, but always, it's an incomplete picture. And so there are ways that we want to learn people holistically. And basically, the more important part is we want them to see ourselves holistically. Well, one thing I will say is that what has taught me of learning a different aspect of someone is seeing them when they don't get their way, seeing them when you say no. Now, someone who is healthy and mature, that's really not a big deal. But if someone's not in a healthy space, they're not in a mature place, or very importantly, they're not in a place where they really care about you, they're really caring about their own interests and their relationship and the transaction and the connection, you're going to see a different side of them when you say no for whatever it is. You know, no, you don't want to spend a certain amount of time with them. No, you don't want to do something they're asking you to do, or go where you want to go, or give them something that they want to get. How are they in that moment? You know, that shows a different aspect of their character that you may or may not have seen. Now, if the person really doesn't change and they're steady and they're still consistent with you the way they were before, then you probably have someone who is genuinely interested in getting to know you, connecting with you for who you are and not for what they want. And that's hard for us to even separate, right? Because we're so freaking selfish. Like, we're always looking at our angle. You know, but the goal is we want people to actualize us. Like, this is Lepora. Like, this is who you need to want, not the conditions of what is your requirement. And so when we truly have people who are loving on us, and I don't mean necessarily romantic, just in general, loving us, they want you to actualize yourself. They want you to be authentic in the moment, and they want you to be happy and peaceful with what you do and what you say. And sometimes that means that it's not giving them something or doing something for them. And so you have to have peace with what you want, even when it's not what somebody else wants. So in those moments, it's going to teach you about yourself as it teaches me about myself. Because who are you in that moment when you don't get what you want from someone? Who are they in that moment when they don't get what they want from you? And how do you feel when someone gets upset and you don't do what they want you to do, or say what they want you to say? That is even telling of where are we? How much peace do we have with being ourselves, with being, actualizing who we are authentically? Because if we don't feel comfortable and at peace with making our own decisions, then we're not honoring ourselves. And it's difficult, extremely difficult to get anyone to honor us when we're not honoring ourselves. So I say that to say, if you really want to get to know someone, wait until you have to say no, and then see what that reaction is. And that will be very telling for you regarding their motive in your life. Have a blessed day. Or motives.